It's because I clicked off that. That's what it was. Spazzy. Hello and welcome to a continuation of Nuzlocke, the adventures of myself and Martin.
Hello.
We had a minor issue where Martin managed to lose the save at his end, so we've come
Now, just to be clear, this was an antivirus issue. I'm blaming Komodo antivirus and not the rum.
Not the rum. Oh, the rum.
The rum. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, the rum.
So yeah, the kind of slight issue we had is the save went to buggery, but I've kind of very quickly done it in the last 20 minutes. So I've put Martin's hour and 50 minutes or something to shame. Got us back to the point that we were at, so that's good. Well, I think level-wise we might be slightly further ahead of where we are. Only slightly, but it's like maybe yeah, that's right. There's not as much. Jeffrey, I believe, is now female, which is currently out with our control. I'm pretty sure it was a male character before, can't remember. Other than that, you've still got the two guys that you had before.
Gender is a social construct, Callum, it's fine.
But yeah, well exactly, that's fine, it's 2015, it's 2015. But basically the other issue that we had as well is I, due to slight naivety on my part and not quite knowing the rules, did Martin out of a Pokemon. One of them you killed, so
no, you didn't actually tell me this before, you've just sprung this on me now.
When we were in the forest, you were able to capture another one.
Oh, so, third one right at the end.
Yeah, so the question is whether you should be allowed to go and do it now, but you killed it. I think we should just carry on.
Oh, I killed it? Oh,
well,
no, that's fine.
Because remember, Route 2 you killed it, and then we went into the forest, right?
Right.
At which point you were allowed to capture another one.
Okay.
But I didn't tell you.
Not allowed because
we can't, because we killed, we lost our chance, so I think we just carry on with what we've got.
Too. Yep.
I went and found a space shuttle because I remember us telling people about it last time that there is actually a space shuttle in it. So if you hit exit, then you can go and check it out.
It looks like a model though, right? I mean, I'm not going to get in there and fly to the moon, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh mate,
the lag.
I'm an idiot. Look.
What?
If you remember how I was trying to work out why there was an edge, there's an edge inside the building. Right, get us outside. I've fucking thoroughly embarrassed myself.
Look, just for your knowledge, Callum and I had a technical issue there where for about 20 minutes we were trying to work out why the screen was scaling, and it turns out the screen wasn't scaling. The character had just walked to the edge of the building.
Let's post these, Martin. Let's get out of here now. I've thoroughly embarrassed myself. Right, so it just kicked Brock's head in. So you want to go down the, oh fuck, I'm helping you again. I can't be helping you.
That's alright.
Right.
You can help me if you want.
So I believe the natural progression is now to go right.
That's fine. Is this guy a Poke Trainer? Can I fight him?
No, I don't think he is.
I won't win anything from fighting him anyway because I'm only allowed to get one Pokemon per area, is that right? That's
right, but we'll be coming on to a new area now. I think we're actually in the new one at the moment. Oh, there you go, there's someone wanting a Barney. Now we've got two Pokemon, we've got Captain Morgan, the bird, kind of mind, Pidgey. And then we've got Jeffrey, Bulbasaur. So you better kick this guy in quick.
Okay. Just as an aside, in the intervening week since we did this, has that got old? Has Fart Butt got old?
I think it's a timeless name.
Yeah. I think so too. Oh, he's not going to fight me, right?
No, actually, I think he's got some shit to give you. Oh, I'm.
Nice.
So you can go back to them, so you've now basically just got a pair of like Adidas pumps. Now, one thing I've also done is configured to Martin's controller the ability to speed up the game. One thing that I noticed while
what was that again? What
that right bumper.
Oh, okay.
Right, there he goes. At the speed of light, Jesus Christ. Yeah, one thing I also noticed is that you know, obviously as you walk, if your guy's poisoned, he loses health.
Okay.
Alright, so we're in a new area now, so you can catch a new guy.
Okay, so that guy with the hat, I'm guessing I'm going to fight. Or what about this redhead?
I think we're going to fight them all, but nice. Yeah, if your guy's poisoned and you start running about with that, they die pretty quickly.
I must admit I did look at her. I am truly a disgusting, hideous abomination of a man.
Alright, Janice.
Last Janice.
That's it.
She's the last Janice.
She's the last of the Janice. So I think he might actually even be 2 levels above what he was, but hey ho.
Okay. Let's fight. Okay, Vine Whip. That was pretty good if I remember rightly.
Depending on what you use it on now. It's not very effective, but it did alright. So you've got a level advantage. So
I've got a feeling that I've got another attack that's going to do a lot more damage than that. That was super effective, but it took off less health than my not very effective.
You've got the level advantage, so...
I'm going to tackle him and finish him off, watch this. Ooh, aww.
It's not bad. It's chipping away.
Okay. I'm going to leech some of his seed. Yeah.
We're immediately going back to the Purog stuff. We're currently waiting for ice to be made in the freezer, so we've got no ice for our drinks at the moment, which is a fucking crying shame. It should be against the Geneva Convention.
Savagery.
It's probably one of the first things they went on. Is all drinks that have ice should be able to have ice. It's like a basic human right.
How do you feel about iced beer?
Do you know? Can I tell you a story before we got into ice beer?
Okay.
The story is, I was once at a place and I ordered a pint when I was out in Dubai, and the guy gave me the glass with salt round the rim.
Wow.
Like a margarita.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice, and I kind of like, I thought, alright, maybe this is the kind of beer that it is, because he didn't tell me what it was, and I started drinking it. Worst move I've ever made. Oh, right. So I want to know if you want to delete something to learn poison powder.
I might take out Grill, it's not really served me too well.
Alright, fair dues. It doesn't make any, the user growls in a cute way. That's
So, was it...
Poof! There we go.
I didn't realise there was, like, you know, sexual epithets in this game.
Well, only because we add them in.
Is this a ROM hack? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Is this a prejudiced ROM hack? I'm about to meet, like, the KKK Pokemon.
Do you know, they've actually made a couple of ROM hacks of this, but I think that we're enough of a joke ourselves, we don't need any help from the game.
There was a Super Mario ROM hack.
Oh fuck, he's trying to learn something else.
Oh,
Greedy pig.
What do you think? Sleep powder?
Well, you could go yes and then probably back out of it, right?
Can I go yes and then give it to the other Pokemon?
Nah.
Bloody Japanese. I mean...
Well, all I'll say is Leech Seed hasn't been particularly effective. It's never a high damage move, it's just good for getting health back. Okay. It's your call, mate.
Let's do it. Let's do it. A change is as good as a rest. Hey. You can't just forget things like that, though. What's wrong?
Oh wait, okay, sorry. I thought he was learning something else. I was like, you fucking greedy bastard. Maybe send
Captain Morgan to do something.
I sent him out for a bit of a kick. I'm juggling between an alcoholic beverage and a bottle of San Pellegrino at the moment. I feel like it should be in Monaco.
You gotta line your stomach.
Oh, it's Pidgey against Pidgey. Let him prove his worth.
Let's.
Well, he knows Gust as well, so I'm going to assume that Gust isn't going to be very effective, so probably just headbutt him.
Did I get rid of Gust though? Was that one of the ones? No, it was.
No, remember, this is Captain Morgan.
Yeah. Okay, sand attack. Right in the eyes. Come on.
Oh, a keen eye. He's got a keen eye, mate. And now he's just made a right fool of you.
I'm going to try it twice.
He's immune to it, mate. He's keen eye.
He's actually immune to it. Okay, I thought that was like a sort of chance thing, no? Okay.
He's pulled your trousers right down. You might need to switch soon. Don't fucking you dare do that again. I thought you were about to do it. Oh, not bad.
Level the playing field. Oh.
I'll tell you one thing, you're going to need to go back to the Pokemon Center after this, because...
Gonna lose him. Gonna lose him.
I bet if you... Oh, fuck. You're getting close. Not as bad as that time when you had fucking 1 health. Remember that? Shit. Fucking hell, you just about give me a heart attack.
We want this to be entertaining, do we not?
That's true, right close to the win. There we go. He's about to level up. So, oh, pretty close. There you go, Janice. You've just been well and truly defeated.
Why is she sticking her arse out?
Because she's got sass. That's what all the kids do these days. Right, better go left. I don't mean that in a Gary Glitter type way, I just mean anyone below the age of 24.
Okay, should I go back and heal?
Remember you've got that special button that I told you about? You can also hold B to run. Yeah, go back and heal by the way, otherwise.
So if I go...
Yeah, the game will just fucking absolutely batter into life. That's not where you heal, but... I've already bought all the necessary shit that you need. I've made your sandwiches, mate. I have to admit, the gym leader fight was as uninspiring as it was the last time. I just vine whipped everyone in one move. It was just, It was pretty uninspired.
Do you know what's funny?
Me.
We're grown men.
Right. That's true. No one can deny that. They've tried. But we're watching a woman with pink hair heal some tiny monsters into little balls.
That's right.
Well, it was Slow Beef that obviously put us onto it. So he's set the benchmark as what's acceptable.
How old is he?
Older than us.
Older than us. Well, that's good enough for me.
It's fine.
See, this is why I'm drinking. Well,
if it was Michael playing it, a hefty. Well, I don't want to say how many years older than he was. Yeah, that's right. 74. He's got a youthful face.
I love that.
Bear in mind that like
look at the screen.
The motion carries, so you've actually got to like you know, she can only slow herself down so fast. So if you speed yourself up too much, our internal organs just keep yeah. That's why you
Did I fight this guy before? Oh yeah, this is the guy that was catching butterflies, wasn't it?
Well, to be fair, every one of them had the same hat on.
Okay.
It's kind of like some kind of a ensemble. I guarantee it's some kind of Top Shop look or something like that.
So do I get their health down to a certain level, and then I can catch them?
Aye, but you can't catch other people's ones.
No, it has to be wild ones, right? Okay.
Aye,
you say that like I'm completely mad to even consider it.
Try the sleep powder, by the way. It's a bit of a bastard move. Alright, okay. One thing I will say to you is, he's been a bit of an arsehole up to now, is Jeffrey. I know it's now a woman, but still an arsehole. He has been missing a lot of stuff, so I don't know, well, I've accidentally, especially that, look at that arsehole type protrusion on his back. Yeah, he's missed a lot of attacks, so hopefully this isn't some kind of present he's setting and he's actually shite.
It's like, they're like dogs, they learn from their master, you know.
That's it. Now, this is going to sound really stupid to me, but maybe I originally knew this, but I've noticed that, you know how sometimes they seem to attack before you?
Yeah.
They've got speed, right? And basically, the speed determines who goes first.
Okay.
So some are faster than others, so they'll naturally get first crack of the whip.
And that's why putting them to sleep's a good idea if they're faster than you.
Right, because then they don't... or it also, like, putting them to sleep's quite handy because it means they can't do fuck all and you can just basically just stand and kick their heads in. Which morally I don't think we'll know whether or not that's right, but...
I don't know if it's fair,
yeah.
But then, you know... All's fair in love and children.
I always thought that not very effective. Dead! That's right, you know. It's like that kind of thing where you just do it, where you like try to show someone you've not hurt after they've thrown a brick at you. It's not very effective as your head's just like gushing with blood and you're just welling up in your eyes. That wasn't very effective!
Will fart butt change Pokemon? Why should I change Pokemon?
They just give you that opportunity before.
No, I don't think
well,
okay.
I was going to say spread the levels, mate. Spread the wealth.
Okay. But yeah, Captain Morgan's quite a bit ahead of...
No, you mean the other way around.
Oh yeah.
Jeffrey. It may work to your advantage that you've only got two of them, because it's like you'd get them up to a better higher. Yeah.
Faster, yeah.
Well, he's definitely going to level up after this. Might I suggest Gust, Master Wayne? Okay. Right. Well, Tackle did its job, but I better hope he doesn't get... Oh, I think he's been... Oh no, he hasn't. It's a pain in the arse poison, because then you've got to go back to the fucking show.
Yeah. How long does it last? Does it just last permanently until you get...
Aye, until they faint or you heal it. Oh, there we go. Fucked him up. So he should hopefully be level 12.
Gusted cutely in his face.
That's it, right in his face. Level 12, there you go. Surely he's due to be learning something soon.
Yes.
Bug catcher Colt. I mean, who the hell is even called Colton? Get in the dirt.
It's more the bug catcher first name that I'm concerned about.
Who's he sending out?
Let's not change.
Aye, fuck it.
Let's give Captain Morgan a bit more.
Well, to be fair...
XP? Are we dealing with XP here?
Well, EXP.
EXP.
Don't forget the X. Oh no, the E rather.
Okay, I gusted this guy before and it was pretty effective, so...
Oh, goodbye, light. Oh! That's wrong. That should have taken him down. This is where he just has this move of absolute death. There's a couple of instant death moves that you can do that, like, they're really inaccurate.
The chance of actually...
But like, if they hit, like, they'll just kill anything. I think it basically just opens up the fucking ground.
Do they all have tackle?
Some of them start with, like... Well, that's why, like, some of the ones have got scratch and shit like that. They start with different... I'm surprised he learned, the other one learned so many moves so quickly. Like, he ended up, you know, having, you know, poison powder and sleep powder at the same time. I was a bit surprised that they gave you that, you know.
You're just jealous.
I'll be brutally honest, Sam.
Could I have walked around him?
You can walk around the back of certain ones of them, because they won't turn, they'll only engage with you in the direction you're facing, but if you stand back...
That was a completely off the wall.
They're pretty much... I think it's partially down to, like, the Japanese translation.
Okay.
So they've maybe said something in Japanese like "let's fight," and then someone lazily's translated that to
"I like
fish fingers." Yeah.
Okay, Ratata. I'm gonna. That sleep worked really well. Actually, I'll give that another shot.
I think they're relatively inaccurate though.
Yeah.
Plus, he's quite a fast little fucker, I think.
So putting him to sleep would be a good idea, though.
Well, if you can get him to sleep, aye. Right, I think he's going to put your defence down, and he's just going to headbutt you right in. So he's slowly but surely drugging you up.
Give him poison powder. Give that a shot.
Well, the advantage of stuff like that is they're quite good because they've got cumulative shit, so they'll keep doing damage while you're fucking about with other stuff. There we go. Matches his first quite nicely, actually.
Yeah.
Get in.
Oh shit.
Oh,
nah.
Doubled it up, mate.
Do you know what? I'm forgetting that this little thumbstick is not.
It's only the D-pad. The actual stick doesn't work because back in the day, analog was a. Well, actually, analog did exist for this, but it didn't exist before that. What am I talking about? Analog did exist, but it didn't exist in handheld games.
No. I think the PSP was that the first.
Yeah, but that didn't come out to the DS. Oh shit, mate!
That's fine, I've got it.
Close to the fucking wind again. We'll never say we're nothing if not entertaining. Fucking Martin Yates trying to finish a race with his car on its roof.
Oh, I think I might.
I think that's probably a wise fucking scenario. Oh fuck, the sound's going mental. Hold on. Does this shit sometimes?
Is this the kind of finally the horror element is entering into this? Is it?
With its mental sound effects, aye.
Okay, I'm kind of concerned actually.
He can be a bit of a fucker. Can you see his name? Can you read his name?
Is this going to be a trick question, Callum?
Well, can you see anything interesting about his name? Look at the character, right, and then look at his name.
Is it that his name is Snake backwards?
It is, yeah. Aren't they clever, Martin? Aren't they clever?
Didn't want to get sued.
Might I recommend Gus, Master Wayne?
You think so?
Aye.
I wonder if they just didn't want to get sued by John Carpenter. I think maybe.
It's a fair point. Well, I think all the evolutions of this guy are a type of snake backwards.
I like that. He used Lear.
Gus didn't work very well. Maybe try and tackle him.
Is sand attack a slowing attack? Yeah.
I think it's accuracy because you're throwing like sand into their eyes and then they can't see you quite so well. I think that's more or less the case.
Yeah, go on then. I'm not used. See, this is my general tactic is not to stick to one attack too often.
Your general tactic.
Not actually know what the attacks are, but just randomly pick one I've not used very much recently.
See, that rap one's quite a fucker. If I recall correctly, yeah, he is. But the rap one, I believe, stops you from switching your Pokemon out.
Critical hit, mate.
There you go. He'll be regretting that. Surely that's... Oh, there we go. Next level. About fucking time.
So do you gain hit points again when you level up?
Yeah. You'll get like a handful. Well, you get the difference that he's gained.
Yeah.
So if he was at 30 before and he jumps up to 33, you get 3 back, basically. What did he learn?
I didn't think he...
You weren't reading it? I'm pretty sure he said he learned something.
Through. Yeah, probably.
He learned humility. Humility and victory.
He learned the value of friendship.
Mate, one of your guys... You've got no option on to fight him. Might I suggest you use a potion?
How far away can you stand though?
They're going to see you if you're in that line. You've got a potion. That's all I'll say to you. But you've now put yourself in a situation where you can't not fight that guy.
Okay.
I don't use it on Captain Morgan where he's like 4 points of damage. Well, thanks very much. I feel really great. He's not going to be full health, but he's on the road to recovery.
Got more potion.
I wouldn't waste any more.
I might give
Well,
it. I've got
it's up to you.
6. I've got 6.
It's up to you, mate. It's your rodeo. I need to learn not to interfere so much and just provide nothing but witty and insightful commentary, as is I'm wont to do. I've just realised that little text box is slightly encroaching on.
See this repel, right?
You can't do anything since I've paused it. Carry on.
See this repel?
Yeah.
Can I use that while in a fight?
I bought you one. No, you can't. I bought you one because it means that like if your guys are fucked up and you're trying to get up the road, you know, like after a night out when like everyone's drunk and you're trying to get them home and you don't want anyone to start a fight, you use repel and it means that no wild Pokemon will attack you. But you can't use it during a fight. You can't throw it at the trainer right in his eyes and then
you
just
can't use it when there's trainers about. Yeah.
It's not mace. Do you want a Pokemon fight? Fuck off!
Look, fucking got right past him.
Oh, maybe there is a distance.
Yeah, there must be. We've got to go past this guy again.
Sorry, mate, I told you to, but he's not going to be ready to go again. You smashed her. Janice is not ready to go.
Did you stand there stunned after you fight them?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they just go. I can't believe Martin Yates just walked in and fucking rattled me. There we go.
Did I not fight this guy already?
I think you're not going back to heal yourself up now. You dodged him.
Don't need to. I used the potion, right?
Well, you're not fully healed though.
Close enough though.
You just get 4.
I'll be fine.
Oh well. Hopefully,
It's always been fine so far.
hopefully Greg doesn't make a fully.
This is a children's game.
That's true. Well, he's
And I am a big boy.
He's kind of your grass attacks won't be useful against him. I'll tell you that much. That's
Okay.
what I was trying to say.
Poison powder is not a grass
poison
attack.
powder also won't be very.
Oh yeah, thanks.
That's what I was getting around to, but I was too busy having my drink. How did you get up? Oh no, you used two. You used 2 potions. Oh well, just ignore me then. I forgot about that. Yeah. You might need to use your sleep powder on one of the guys at some point. Probably not on him, but with 4 of them, you might need to, you know, take a couple of them out of the equation because you can't just constantly keep taking damage. Mind you, if he keeps using poisons thing, you're not really in any kind of quarry.
He's only level 9 as well, so.
Exactly. Jeffrey's just tanking it.
Are we feeling scared yet?
There's been a couple of times where I've been pretty fucking worried. See, all you need is like a critical hit and the fucking level of everything changes, you know? I would... Well, are you thinking of swapping them around?
No, actually I'm gonna keep Mr. Jeffrey.
Keep getting leveled up. It's B to go back.
Got it right.
Yeah. Right, who you got now? See, that's the thing. A lot of the bug catchers end up having a few different ones, but they're never particularly exciting ones. So you're never really in a massive worry, you know.
Yes.
Look at that! Look, the size of those Z's bigger than his head.
What is pretty scary is the way he sleeps with his eyes wide open.
That's it. Well, it's kind of like a hypnol type situation, I think.
It certainly is, sleeping through the beating I'm giving him.
Let's not get into the date raping Pokemon type scenario. What did you use that Vine Whip? Oh, it's not very effective. Case in point, he's just about fucking died. That's his little bit of defiance. He's got a little bit of health left because he's going, it's not very effective. As his eyes are gouged out.
I'm unconscious, I'm just asleep.
That's it. Is that all you've got? Sit down, you've got no legs.
No, I'm not going to change Pokemon.
Well,
I think...
Oh wait, remember, he's only going to be able to do Harden, so if you swap to the other guy, he'll be able to get a little bit of experience.
Okay, well...
Maybe just do one kicking him. Well, it's not too late, you can still swap out mid-fight. I'm pretty confident this guy isn't going to have any attacks. Famous last words. Aye, it'll just harden, so you'll just take ages to kill, but...
So I could probably hit him with something like poison powder and undo some of his...
Yeah, though I think he might actually be poison based.
No, yeah,
he
okay.
is, yeah. It's one of those things that, like, there's actually like big charts and shit you can get where you can find out the values of shit that people have, and then you can actually work out how to like form an effective strategy based around it, because they're actually, a lot of them are pretty good at, you know, evading certain things, and then some things will just fucking destroy them. I thought you were swapping out.
Nah. See, what I would like to do is do quite well without actually giving a fuck, just because...
Because you think that'll make you look cooler?
Well, just more to rub it in the faces of the people that actually build charts to win a children's game.
Right, so you're just going to fly in the face of it. Fair play. Ooh. See, there's a point where I think his defense can't actually go any higher, but up until that point, you're just going to keep doing less and less damage to him.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got all the time in the world.
That's a good attitude to take for an interesting video, Mark. Sorry, I had to open those crisps there. I realise it's very loud.
If there's nothing scary in this game, we have to treat our viewers to the horrors of boredom instead.
That's that. Tell you, in the last video, some of the way you were playing was definitely fucking scary.
Alright. Wait, hey.
Smack. See, this is the problem as well. You start to get to a level as well where, like, you can't. I would switch to the other guy, but that's just my recommendation. You get to a point where you need like tons of points to go to the next level and shit, so it actually starts to become, oh fuck, I've dropped my crisp. It starts to become quite difficult.
To get on, yeah.
But as you carry on, the guys you find in the wild are stronger. That's Metapod, mate.
Oh, quick attack. What's this do?
That's what you learn. That's what you learn.
That's good. I like.
I don't want to tell you this because there's potential for you to make a mistake, but you can fast forward the fights as well.
No need.
Savouring the victory. Go home, Greg.
I'm in the money.
Oh. You've not seen this shit before. You can stop it, but...
Is this where the horror comes in? It's become a body horror now.
That's it, yeah, he just turns into an amorphous blob.
Got bulbs coming out his face and everything.
Boom. Ivysaur.
Oh, I've got a bit of popcorn husk stuck in my gum. Ah.
Sure, everyone's glad to know that.
Got it.
Nicely done.
Okay. What are you doing now?
Oh, right, I was slightly concerned about the fact that it was showing that no audio was coming up, and then I realised that no audio was actually going through at that point. You dodge that girl up the top, but you can actually go and fight her.
Yeah, but do I want to go and fight her?
Fight them all, because you get more experience against them than you do against, you know, the wee
Wild
guys that hide in
Pokemon.
the grass. The sex pests.
Is that short for insect pests?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
James should be easy enough now.
The fuck is... Oh, right, that's my guys.
Yeah. Because he's got a wee flower in his back and it gradually blooms.
I thought he was engorged.
It is. Some of them are quite horrific. Oh shit.
It's alright, I've got a flower in my back.
I think it's going to be interesting when quite soon the difficulty curve starts to come in. One thing I would say to you, mate, is straight below. I'm going to stop eating these crisps in a minute. They're like the loudest things ever, but the grass right below you is where you can collect your next assassin.
Excellent.
I've never quite worked out if that's like a giant monobrow that he's got. I do wonder if it's a highly creative mind or the mind of the mentally ill that's designed them all, because there's some pretty freaky designs.
I think there is a third option, and it's the mind of a Japanese person. I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a prejudiced way, but there are some very, very, very strange things coming.
Would you say To put it in a slightly more tactful way, they're very culturally zany.
Yes, yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Thank you.
I don't think so. I think it's just that I think probably elements of every culture seem bizarre when they're transposed to another one. And
maybe the rest of the world's quite boring in comparison.
Japan really is the only other kind of first world culture that Western culture has much interaction with. So Japanese culture, we're exposed to quite a lot of it, and we get to see how different it is. You know, well, certain elements of it are to no, not change.
It's certainly pretty popular in the West.
Oh yeah.
You know that Japan's got a massive birth issue at the moment, like.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
record
low
low
birth rates, yeah.
There's apparently like record low levels of like social interaction and stuff as well, and I don't know if that's also like the change in technologies
doing
it as well. Maybe that's why they added sex. Sex is into Pokemon, not sex directly, but
indirectly though, because you can mate your Pokemon. And
but
stuff,
apparently you can breed them in this, which I'm looking forward to find out because you never used to be able to do that.
maybe the problem is that like because of Pokemon, people are trying to breed like plants with squid and shit like that instead of actually having kids themselves.
Or they're finding that they're getting enough fulfillment from these pocket monsters. Which is, did you know is that that's the full title for Pokemon?
Yep.
Cool. Fact of the day. Another one tomorrow.
Because of course Digimon were digital monsters, right?
That's right. Digimon are the champions. They were even more mental than Pokemon.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that TV show?
Yeah.
Fucking mad.
I remember it well.
So how come...
Was Digimon a spin-off from Pokemon?
No, it was a different thing. So how come you knew Digimon and not Pokemon?
No, I know Pokemon. It's not like I'd never heard of Pokemon, but I'd heard of Digimon almost as much. But it's not as popular these days, though, is it?
I don't think it even was them. I think it was popular, but it wasn't Pokemon level popular.
Was it a spin-off of this? No.
No. Right. Remember, you've been to catch it.
Yeah,
no duplicates. Remember.
There we go. I had a good feeling about that bush. Oh, nice.
Right, Nidoran.
It doesn't look very well.
It kind of looks like something like it's been like shagged by a ghost against its will. We can't see it, but it's happening.
Yeah, it's pulling its whiskers back from behind.
Sorry, guys that set out with good intentions to make this game for kids. Assuming you don't kill it, think, wait, that's one of your most powerful moves. Oh fuck! Thank God it's not very effective. I was about to say.
I just love the sincerity in your voice in that moment. That's one of your most powerful moves.
That's right. Oh, wait, don't attack him anymore. Fucking try and catch him. You can do his head in. All right, that's not invalid tactic.
See?
I'm almost convinced that you're learning. I know. Maybe I should try and like gear myself to be like a sidekick in one of these shows. Like, be careful. He's got one of the strongest monsters in the galaxy. Oh.
So how do I come back out in order
Remember
to
you go
you
left and right. Remember we had this issue before. No, left and right. It wasn't. It's the D-pad. Remember we had this issue before where we couldn't catch fuck all. Captain Morgan nearly made a getaway. Right now, hoping with half damage.
Now I believe we were going to name him Dr. Pepper. Is that right?
Well, at one point we were going to call him Bruce. Maybe call this one Bruce. And it is a woman, so that would actually make sense.
Dr. Pepper makes sense though, right?
No, but if you think about it, right, Jeffrey's a woman, right?
Right.
We've called it Jeffrey. If this is an all woman, why don't we call it Bruce? Because we were going to do continual horror things, so it's kind of flying in the face of.
We've got to have that tenuous connection to the horror film industry, don't we?
We've got to do that. Notice how different the little logo is for it. Like the little one on the left.
Yeah, that's completely unidentifiable. Does it maybe mutate into that or something?
No, it changes into something different. But there's actually two. I don't want to say genus, but there's actually like two different, like very similar groups of Pokemon that I can't remember their fucking names, but they look similar to each other. And this is one of them. And there's like there are like two paths. Oh, she wants a Barney. That's right, I know.
She's only got one ball, it's fine.
I feel like big Bill Cosby all of a sudden.
Wait a minute, have I got a Pokemon down? What's going on?
No, he's asleep.
Oh, okay.
Careful, because this little fucker can put people to sleep as well.
Maybe I'll try. Is
No,
that not going to work?
That might not be
he's-
effective. So I wouldn't waste your time. I'd just fucking go straight in with that shit. Alright, okay. Not so bad, is it? No, I feel like Bill Cosby just going out for a walk and she's going, "Oh, you've touched me!" Right onto the National Enquirer. Tackle.
Yeah,
Because I think
that's a bit of a kind of partisan view in the situation, is it not?
it is. Sorry,
You think he's innocent?
probably not.
No,
It,
I
well,
don't think so either.
he's not defending his innocence, is he?
No, he's all about them roofies.
Mind you, there's a video that I came across the other day on you. Oh, you can't do that anymore because you've ran out of.
yeah, right, okay, so
There's essentially ammunition for your stuff. I found this video the other day. It's called like creepy game show hosts, and apparently some Canadian game show host. And have you seen the one that's kissing the kids?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking weird. Right, I'll maybe it's literally called like creepy game show host.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm pretty sure the guy wasn't like a pedo or something.
No, he
It was a
wasn't. But
different-
yeah, it was like a different
you know.
time, and someone
that
like in the
stuff
comments
wasn't-
did say it was more common. But like, it's basically like a bunch of really young little girls, like when we were talking like 9.
Yeah.
And every single one of them is trying to get a kiss out of them, and like maybe at the time it came across as kind of like a dad trying to get a kiss off them,
off
but
his daughter or
obviously
something, yeah.
in no way related to these kids. So it was weird. And then like I don't know, like the audience were laughing and shit, but you look back at it and like now, and you just go, that's fucking strange.
I think child abuse wasn't really on people's minds at all.
No,
I
it
mean,
wasn't. Well, that's
well,
probably now.
you know.
Have you noticed that? See how there's a little ball next to his name?
He can be caught, but I'm
No,
not going to.
no. That I read into it. Apparently, that means you've already caught one.
Okay, right.
That's
so-
what that means. So, like, if that comes up, then
Oh yeah.
you can't do it. Yeah, you need to go back to a hospital.
So what happens if I go into a hospital in real life and ask them to refresh my PP?
Well, they'll take a PP sample, but not much else. Fresh PP. Maybe they'll give you water in kind of like an ironic type way.
Give me like a fluid drip or something.
That's it. Get this guy an IV stat. Right, so bear in mind, go left. I don't know if there's anything up there. You might want to save state in case we have a catastrophe. That's the
You're
that
a
one.
master of the mouse. Oh, okay. What is this
I've,
little
I've,
shoulder
yeah, I've mapped
bumper?
it to the controller, so
You want me to go left?
you're in control. Well, go back and heal yourself. Bear in mind, was there not some of these guys you haven't fought her,
That girl up there, yeah.
and these two, so you can maybe fight them on the way back because I'm 100% convinced you get more experience. You're at a point now as well where it's probably worth putting your weakest one up front,
yeah, to
and then
give me some
switching them out
extra-
in the fight. Right, I'm going to go and check and see how the drink situation is.
Yeah, I could do with some more rum and Dr. Pepper. People at home are going to think I'm some sort of Dr. Pepper fiend.
No, it's not Dr. Pepper. We've got cherry.
Oh, that's
Coke.
right. It's cherry Coke. Well, very similar though, right?
I'll be back in a minute. More or less, yeah.
There's more just for some sort of sense of continuity from last time.
Oh, shit.
Yes, heal my Pokemon. Gonna have to think of some nonsensical banter to talk about while Callum's gone.
I'm not actually gone yet.
I know, I can see you. I can see your shadow in the corner of my eye. Now he's gone. And the only things I can think about are slagging off Callum, and he's going to listen to this video eventually, so I can't do that. That's fantastic, I love that. Whee! I believe, yes. Okay, so that must be the kind of limit of their vision, about 5 or 6 spaces maybe. I really hope he brings me another drink. I really could do with some. Ta-ta. Jeffrey is gonna... got Vine Whip again, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes! I'm going to put the new guy out front, Mr. Campbell, or Ms. Campbell, as the case may be. I kind of like the design on that one. It looks really squidgy. Okay, not the greatest selection of attacking moves. Ooh, I think I'm gonna lose this guy. I'll give him a growl.
Hey, sadly
Hey.
the Captain Morgan's ran out, so you need to kill that Pokemon.
Okay, I'm gonna switch Pokemon if I can,
Fuck.
because my new guy's getting pumped.
That's quite reassuring to see that it's called Bruce. Feels quite nice to have it as part of the team. I've chilled all my beers in the freezer for a little boost, and I have to say they're refreshingly chilled.
I must apologise, I've spilled quite a bit of popcorn on your floor.
It's alright, you're a guest. The little cushion's falling off that thumbstick as well. Means you don't really need it.
This isn't my controller.
No, your controller is down there.
An official Xbox controller, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Now, what is Quick Attack? Is Quick Attack decent? I can't really remember.
I remember that was the one that. Well, it depends who you're fighting against, but yeah.
I take it Quick Attack means that it will be faster than most fast Pokemon, right?
It's probably got a higher chance of hitting than Tackle. So it's pretty similar to Tackle. I'm tempted to probably say now that if he comes to learn something else, just get rid of Tackle and keep Quick Attack. But you can actually go into stats and see which is more likely to hit, which does more damage.
Right.
But yeah.
Is this the last of the Captain Morgan?
Yeah,
right.
That's it. So after that, you're on to your Dizarono, which we managed to work out. That's what it was after the last video.
Just for old time's sake, I'm going to tackle him into the ground.
Smart. But yeah, I remember one time when I was at uni, I used to live in halls. I'd put like, I don't know, I think it was like 16 beers or something in the freezer, and I was going to this party, and I'd left.
No.
I'd got them, and I was coming back from work, and I was like, right, I've got like an hour and a bit. I'll chill them. That'll be fine.
Idea,
well, no, but it was going to be absolutely perfect. I'd grab them, I'd go upstairs, I'd have a shitload of beer, I could have a couple out to my mates, and it'd be good. And then I get totally caught up with it. I ended up going up to the party early, and then I was having drinks there, and then we'd ran out of stuff, and I was like, fuck, I've got like, I think he wanted a fight down there, if you go close enough to him. I was like, I've got 16 beers downstairs. I didn't say that.
Oh shit, I've got 16 beers downstairs.
It's just like, there's this many of us, we can have this many each. So I've got a shitload of beer, so me and one of the girls went downstairs, and I just opened the freezer, and like all the glass bottles had just smashed, and it was just like literally like a giant cube of beer. And you know what, like how shit beer gets when it actually freezes, because everything separates and the water comes out of it.
I like to hope that you placed this in the bath, got naked and climbed in with the melting beer.
I just sobbed and licked it, while there was glass and everything just frozen into the lobby. I just told the girl to go, and then just sat.
Go! Leave this place!
Have you not seen what's happened? Come on, please. He looks so uppity, him, doesn't he? He's
Spiro.
Spiro! He looks like one of those kind of guys that you see in the park that you try and avoid. He's just like, what the fuck are you looking at? Hey! Coming in here, I'm just looking for a wee fly. You're going over there making all that fucking noise! That's it. I shouldn't try and personify them too much.
This is how you get into a situation of actually caring when they die.
Well, that's it, yeah. Well, that's why you give them names. You're meant to feel like I connect to them.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like Jeffrey Combs, I don't really...
No, he doesn't, but the green, the reanimating tenuous link at best.
Yeah, he's got a back covered in reagent.
I think that he could probably get some chemical from it that would help him in his process. But yeah, no, I have to say that it's a bit of a strange one, but I think in terms of I think we've done a fairly good job of sticking to the rules, because we could have gone back and shit and been like, oh, I said you could do that. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I said you couldn't do that, and then we could have gone and done it. But we stuck to it to our detriment. You're 2 Pokemon down from what you could have. But I think if anything, it actually does you a benefit because.
Makes the game a bit more challenging, right?
Well, that's it, but it also means that like you get them quite high leveled, you know, because you've only got a couple of them, which probably actually helps you more. There's actually
He's holding up pretty well for a guy that's asleep.
I know.
How long did they
No,
sleep
it's
for? Is it
literally
the whole round? Or?
no. They can wake up, but essentially you're in a scenario where you've got him on the ground asleep and you're punching him in the head, and he's just not dying. Can you imagine what that would be like as like a Pokemon trainer? Like if you were really attached to him and you were watching it and your guy was asleep and it was just kicking his head in and you're just like...
You see as time went on and the games got more advanced, did they actually become a bit more graphic? So they're no longer just standing a certain distance away from each other? I
think recently it only just became 3D.
Right.
Like, but we're talking like
but
literally...
they still stand across from each other. They don't actually really interact. It's
no, there's no like kind of
style.
like movement type thing, and there's like no effects of terrain or anything. It's just literally just like 2 guys across from each other throwing moves at each other. You know,
it's all turn based and all that.
But then it's always been a handheld game, and you don't want that shit to be too complicated. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad thing. You can always go back and heal yourself, and then.
Well, I need to go back up anyway because I was.
Bear in mind you've got fast forward now.
Sure do.
Try the running shoes. That's the other button you've got. What difference
so
do they make? That's B, so you hold down B to run.
Probably quicker doing the...
What happens if you use running shoes and the super boost?
I'm saving that.
You kind of just turns into lightning.
Saving it for a special treat.
When you hit 88 miles an hour, you go back to the start of the game.
But you get to keep your Pokemon.
That's it. You better save state in case we have an issue.
So save state's just this, yeah?
Yeah. I always remember that. Remember that Family Guy joke where... I'm not a massive Family Guy fan. I think it's got pretty derivative these days, but the joke where like Emmett Brown comes back in time, he's like, "Oh, it's your kids, Marty." It's like, "Your daughter's married a black man." And he's just like, "Oh, really? We're cool with that." He's like, "Oh, okay. Me too. Cool."
You missed it.
He just gets in it and goes away. Fuck. Alright, well, here's an open stretch. Oh, fucking hell. Oh! She just goes headlong into it as well. She doesn't care. There's that little fucking uppity cunt again. Take it out, Martin.
Uppity cunt, uppity cunt.
Just use tackle on him. Don't use anything of value. Oh! Jeffrey's toying with him, that's what he's doing. He's just going, "Oh, I missed you." And then Spiro's thinking, "Do you know what? Actually, I remember the shout here." At which point Jeffrey's going to do what to do. Incorrect! Smap! Oh. Good night, Father Brown. That should have really taken him out.
Jeffrey's a bit of a poke shark.
He's not taking his... He's not pulling his weight, is old Jeffrey. Tackle would have obviously been the one to use had it worked, but...
Sorted.
Alright.
Right, let's get it here.
Oh, nice. Well, am I
gonna get enough of a... She actually moved, did you see that?
Yeah, she's the only one of them that seems to, but my rudimentary knowledge of this game says that you're nearly on the way to go and say, "Misty!" It's the next gym.
Do you meet guys in the flowers, or...?
No.
Damn.
Do you ever remember SMTV Live, where they...
Yeah.
Remember they had a big Pokemon thing in that, do you remember? They used to always do shit, because they used to show Pokemon on SMTV Live, and then they all used to dress up, and then they, like, Deck used to dress up as, "Oh fuck, this is a new route, so you can catch a new pal." I don't know if he wants a fight.
See that stealth move?
You can speak to him if you want and see if he wants a Barney. Because he hasn't actually directly seen you, but he keeps walking. Nah, he has. He's no after a fight.
What? It's like Hitman? Oh no.
Now, see if I remember correctly, remember how I was telling you there's a guy that you can get. See if you go in here. Route 4 is a different one to the cave, but I think you can buy one. See the guy top left? The kind of John McClane looking motherfucker?
Yeah.
With the wife beater on. I think he'll sell you.
I think that's supposed to be a doctor's smock, is it not?
Oh, hello there, sweetie pie. I've got a wee deal for you. Now, all I'll say to you is at the current... Or, okay, buy it if you want.
I don't know, I just clicked straight through. I didn't actually see what
I know, it's a recurring theme.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, what are we going to... Dr. Pepper?
Seeing as she was good enough... Well, I was going to say, seeing if she was good enough to comment last time, should we name this one after Patmos?
I don't know if she'd appreciate being.
Well, Magikarp does turn into quite a special character later on. I think as someone that's full of potential as she is, to call it naming this one Patimus might be good.
Do you really think she'll appreciate being named
she
after
might not,
a fishy
but
Pokemon?
I think it'd be really quite funny. Plus, it's a female as well. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is.
Yeah, but we were inverting the genders for this one, were we not?
More or less, but I think in this case,
should we call
I
it,
feel quite strongly that this would be funny.
Should we call it Dr. Patimus then?
Yes. What a
Because it
good
kind of sounds a
compromise.
little bit like Dr. Pepper as well.
Yes, that's what a good compromise.
Oh no.
Oh,
Shit.
oh.
What about Dr. Pepimus?
Ooh, you've not got enough space.
Can you quickly tell that? Right, how do you delete?
B. Just press B.
Okay. We're gonna have enough space for that.
See, if you'd went back...
Dr. Patimu?
Just Dr. Patty, that's fine.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
like it. Come
That's
on.
good. That's fine. Will she resent this? Possibly.
Possibly. I don't know who she is.
I think come the time, she's a long time fan of
Is she
Air
someone
Shifty
from
Bunny,
the
Ghastly Tales?
Bunny eras?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But she's more than that. She's more than that. Mount Moon, so this is another place, but yeah, I think ultimately to begin with, Magikarp is a bit of a lame duck, but when he comes into his own,
Okay.
by golly, right, go
Right.
left because I saw something on the ground. Also, I think all of this is in counter space, and the
Wow.
first one you catch, there you go, Zubat.
That was just an open ground, right?
Yep.
So can I catch someone here?
Yes.
Right. See, it's getting a bit more horrific now. The thing on
Some of them are weird.
The thing on Jeffrey's back sort of looks like, you know, the thing where it opens up and all the tongues come out.
Yeah.
You know, where the dog's head opens up and it's like the flower of tongues.
I see what you mean.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, and this thing's got no eyes, it's just like a big mouth that flies with ears and bat wings, so we're finally getting into a more kind of horror vibe here. I feel
Definitely.
the Ghastly Tales
Coming through.
label being justified
Well,
finally.
I don't want to kind of ruin anything, but there is a place you can go later on that is a graveyard of Pokemon that's full of ghosts.
Okay.
And one of the Pokemon is called Ghastly. If only we could have a team exclusively of Ghastlies.
Excellent.
Mind you, there are evolutions that we can.
Well, Zubat used Astonish!
A critical hit, there's potential in this boy. What did you use on the first time?
I don't remember, I just pressed buttons.
It's pretty much your life in a nutshell.
Yeah.
What were you doing on the night of December the 8th, man? I don't remember, I was just pressing buttons. She is dead.
I maybe pressed him a bit hard.
We meant to be catching this guy, remember?
Oh yeah, fuck.
Fuck.
Oh no, right.
Same as last time.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
it's just going to get worse.
to bag.
Yeah, what was
Into
I
my
gonna say?
ball bag.
What have you got to say about this whole texting Dr. Lecter type situation?
Oh dear God, do you want to explain this?
No, you're more afraid with it than I am.
Okay, so... Well, I don't know all the details, so can we... Well, okay, let's discuss this Pokemon we've caught first.
Right.
You know, most important issues
Zubat.
come first.
What should we call this one? In memory of his passing, should we call it Craven?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
As some of you will know, Wes Craven has unfortunately just passed away from us at the age of 76, which is a fair age, but I think he still had more in him. We've almost got an entirely female team. Have you noticed that?
I like it. It's like Charlie's Angels or something.
Yeah. What was it? What that was the hook of the theme. I just can't remember the rest of it.
Charlie's Angels. Just giving it more. It's more of a flavour of Charlie's Angels
Yeah,
than an
that's
accurate
right, I know.
representation.
It's like when you get those like you know, like people that play like, you know, like
Look at the state of your floor, by the way.
yeah, oh fuck, that's a lot of popcorn. I feel like a fucking movie theatre. Yeah, you get those people that like, you know, think when they're really clever when they go, suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? Nice.
Yeah, I'm in the cave too.
Feminist wants to fight. Sorry.
If you say this suspicious man, I'm definitely in the cave.
Fucking another one of these bug catchers, you just can't get rid of them. Alright, okay.
But I've got the balls now, so...
Well look, you've got a slightly healthy number of Pokemon
Yeah.
in your favour, but mind you, the other ones are at a
Not
slightly...
that strong, yeah. What I'll do is maybe get in a hit with this guy and then switch right as he's...
You should probably really lead with them. Well, actually, you know what? For the trainer fights, you're better having your stronger ones, but maybe you, like when you're walking about, lead with the weaker ones, because I actually think...
Poison sting, so he's not poisoned, right?
No.
He's just... So, Vine Whip.
Oh, not very effective, mate. I think you just keep fucking headbutting this guy.
I might bring a
until
Shiter out though, just to finish him off.
possible. Well, there's a bit of a different... Well, maybe Bruce?
Yeah.
Not Craven.
No, he's not.
And I hate to tell you, but Dr. Patamu at this current time doesn't have any attacks.
Okay, none at all.
No.
Okay.
Other than Splash, which
sorry
has no
about that,
effect.
Patamus, if you're watching. What does Splash do?
It's funny to me.
Literally
nothing. It says all it says it has no effect. But come the time, trust me. Invest in Magic cards.
Okay.
That's what I'll tell you.
Okay.
I like the little bubbles that come up. What was he? Whoa. Oh, he's poison type, so he's immune to it.
Okay. Okay. Right. So.
Scratch. Fucking sound's going wonky donkey again. Hang on.
Are they going to be able to hear that, or am I just going to look like a complete spangle?
Are they going to be? Oh, they would have heard you. Don't worry.
They wouldn't have heard the audio. They wouldn't.
Possibly not.
No.
Why? What kind of audio did you do? I wasn't listening to it.
I'm not going to repeat it. It was more of the moment.
Right. Okay. It was like a spurf. That type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce has already proven he's. I mean, to be fair, like Weedle had already had a bit of a kicking, but Bruce is doing his best. You nearly did growl there. That would have been a mistake. I'm tempted to say if the next one he brings out is like a Metapod or something like that, don't switch it, but it could be a long fight.
Yeah, you know what's good and what's shite though, so like I see these guys come out and go, oh yeah, this one looks like a toad. Or
You're
whatever.
learning.
I'm not going, wait, oh shit, it's a Toadmaster Flash.
Yeah.
You know the names.
That
and
would
shit,
be
so.
ace. Can you imagine that Toadmaster? But speaking of which, actually, like it was, pretty sure I said it last time. The Prodigy's coming to Glasgow, supported by Public Enemy.
Nice.
It's
That's kind of strange
combination,
isn't it?
It's one of those ones where like you'll be
I get it.
Oh,
like,
nice.
There's the 90s connection.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would have said those are
80s to 90s.
two pretty early 90s
for the Public Enemy anyway.
But it's similar kind of era, but I would have said there are two different kind of groups within that era. You know, two different genres almost.
Interesting combination. You wouldn't immediately put them both together, but it's a funny one. It's one of those things where it's like you feel that probably with that kind of like support band, you'll be like quite disappointed when they're off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
although is it a support situation or is it a double headliner?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's a good point actually.
This is not doing much damage.
I
might do a grill to try and reduce his harden a little bit because.
Is that what does that?
It's
does that reduce his defense?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice
attack.
attack. Fuck.
Right,
Well, he can't attack you anyway.
Attack. Shit, right. So I
tell you what. Why didn't you put out Magikarp? Spread the will, because Magikarp.
Yeah. What I might do is give this guy one more. Oh no! Fuck! I did grill again, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's fine. He'll still get some. He'll get XP from that.
Alright, well, he'll get. Basically, they don't even need to do an attack as long as they're deployed. They get experience.
Okay.
So
right, let's bring out Dr. Patamu.
Dr. Patamu for a round, bring her out, and then probably replace it with a currently capable Pokemon.
Okay, you're treading.
Splash.
You're treading on eggshells here, Callum.
Yeah, no, because I want to show that
we're going to get an unsubscribe if you're not really.
No,
really
I want
careful.
to show that it's a what to call it, an investment in
so
life.
The splash literally does nothing.
Check it out. It's ace.
Yeah, but she's got a crown. That's pretty cool, right?
I know. They're literally like goldfish, or meant to be like kingfish.
Is that a thing? Do they actually? Are there actually kingfish with crowns?
Well, there's kingfishers, and they fish for kingfish.
Okay, so it's actually a bird in disguise as a fish, right?
No, it's a fish.
Okay.
And he's got that's gills, not wings.
Okay. And I might give another couple of little hits, seeing as what he's gonna have here.
Spilled up. Just get your confidence up, if nothing else. But the funny thing about that, like, Magikarp's always the kind of the joke Pokemon, but subsequently later on it becomes one of the most powerful.
Are you saying we've just set one of our subscribers as a joke Pokemon?
No.
No, Craven probably.
Well, no, you don't want to spread the EXP too much, then everyone will get like 20 points. Why don't you just put Captain Morgan out? He's not done anything.
Craven's got fuck all though, right? And Captain Morgan's doing alright.
Aye, but none of them can do any. Put Captain Morgan out, finish
Craven.
it off.
No, I'm going to bring Craven out. I'm not going to listen to you.
Well,
I'm going to listen to you this time.
You're the trainer captain. I'm just like, do you
am
know?
I a captain or am I a trainer?
Well, we're essentially this is a quantum leap type situation.
right,
so
right. So
I'm just here to advise
you're a little
you.
hologram that can't actually do anything.
Why don't you leech life him? It'll take forever, but he'll keep getting health back, and then just keep hitting him with Astonish.
This is really going to be fun for the viewers at home.
Yeah, this would be terrible, but he's going to get 1 health point back at a time. I think you're going to need to send out Captain Morgan, but for the most part, There's no point in using it again. Oh no, wait, no, you do. It's not like leech.
It? Yeah.
It's not like leech seed, is it? Try Astonish, and then probably
he's gonna get jazz hands like whoa.
Yeah. Astonish. It just says something really controversial like I hate Asian people, and they're like, oh, it's 2015. You can't say that.
I don't think astonish is the right word for that though.
Mm.
Astonish is that not more to be kind of impressed? Or is it just to be
astonishing?
shocked?
Something that's surprising and
okay.
You know, I look at this and I enjoy our times together playing things, and then I'm sitting here thinking I could be playing Phantom Pain.
And then you're astonished.
I'm astonished at the fact that I find myself here. Like I was saying to you, Phantom Pain has got probably one of the best horror openings of anything that I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually raw horror, the opening to it, and it's excellent.
That's fab.
Sid Martin, not caring. Alright. Send out one of the heavy hitters. I think probably quick attack him into the dust. This is the problem with some of these ones though, like they don't have any attacks, but they just waste your time. Why don't you put it on fast forward?
Just hold the button there.
You could have actually probably not moved the other guy out and then... well no, just keep hitting A, because it'll just keep doing the same attack. A lot of people use fast forward.
It's like being in the Matrix, man. It's amazing.
Do it that way. A lot of the guys, or I've watched a couple of Nuzlocks now to get my head around it, and a few of the people that I've watched doing it have essentially, there you go, Bruce is up. Have essentially done the fast forward thing to get through fights quicker.
Really?
Yeah, because then, like, if you, well, not like the trainer ones, but like just like, you know, when you're leveling them up in the grass and shit like that, if you just hit fast forward, you can just kill a bunch. Nice. And then
down or up.
Well, there's a Pokeball down there.
You know your way around this map pretty well, don't you?
Well, I just noticed that one down there. Bullet Seed. I can't remember what that does. Whee!
Right, can't catch it.
The early parts of the game I kind of know it because I got refreshed by seeing a couple of those Nuzlocks, but after the next gym, my knowledge will be tenuous at best.
Okay.
Because we're literally going back. Well, last time I said Pokemon was 1999, and then I remembered the game actually came out. I got it in 1997.
Wow.
So we're going back fucking.
How old were you then?
7.
So you were like primary 2 or primary 3.
Aye. Well, I was in early induction, so I started primary 1 when I was like 4 and a bit. So
is that because you're like a
child prodigy? Yeah.
Or is that just because of your birthday?
No, I was a child who listened to the Prodigy. It was a difference.
Yeah.
Party instigator! All the other kids were just like, who is this idiot? One time I nearly got... Well, actually I did get suspended for chasing a teacher around the classroom. No, Mom, let's not even jest about that.
You don't know what I was going to finish that sentence?
Yeah. Was that about the rapeseed oil incident? Is that what you were going to say? Yeah, no, I chased a teacher around the class, jumping from desk to desk with a ruler.
That was silly,
to be a musketeer.
That was silly.
I made many silly decisions in my life, Martin. I don't admit that I didn't. Look at that nice little pool of water. Now, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'd probably go home and heal because you're not far from the centre and you've only just kicked off. Jeffrey should be able to fight his way out, but...
Okay.
See the problem.
I might give someone else a shot actually, because Captain Morgan's not.
See, that's the problem you get with like what do you call it? Like the Nuzlocke. You have to capture the first one, but you can actually find ones that are already a couple of levels up, so it just saves you a bit of time.
Yeah.
You know, if you capture.
Is that just completely randomly?
Yeah. But what did you try and do there and it wasn't effective? Was it Astonish? Aye.
Do these guys have Astonish?
Astonish must be some kind of like flying move. Well, your fuck, what's your one called? We've literally just caught him. Kraven. He does have it. You picked up another one a minute ago. You'll be able to find certain guys that you catch that actually have the ability to learn things, and you've actually got the techniques you can teach them.
Okay.
And you can actually give them more moves, because the actual moveset that he's got at the moment is really limited. There you go, there's another example. There's a level 10, which is 3 levels higher than the one that you find. Yeah.
Yeah. Was this this was an advanced game, right?
Yeah, this is Game Boy Advance, so this is a later. But it first came out in the colour with the red and blue. No, not the colour of the original Game Boy.
Yeah.
But I had it on the colour. I think by this point it actually was, Game Boy Colour was out, it's just it wasn't a Game Boy Colour game so that other people could use it, you know?
Sure.
But the funny thing about the colour is the colour used to do the thing where it was still kind of in a monochrome, but it was either red or blue.
So was it the actual Game Boy game? Wasn't a Game Boy Color game? It was a Game Boy game on the Game Boy Color, and it pulled like a color palette out of its ass.
Well, more like basically as you knew with Game Boy games, you just had like like a color outline. You just had like an outline.
I'm gonna give Bruce a shot, even though he's a lower level. I'm gonna give him one hit and then out. Right.
All right, cool. Hope he doesn't die.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was the thing where it was like he basically if you switch back to your grass guy there, then he it means you won't have to distribute more health.
Right. Okay.
No, essentially, it would like basically you would just get like an outline, but with red or blue, it would either be like a red outline or a blue outline, depending on the game.
Sure.
But normally it would be a black outline on a regular Game Boy. So when you put Game Boy games into Game Boy Color, it like kind of colorized the lines, but didn't really.
Yeah. I think Bruce is gonna die, but I'm still gonna use him one more time because I'm not actually using attack with him here. Scratch. Zoinks.
Well, he's not doing too much damage. I mean, they're fairly close level wise, but he's not really doing any damage either.
Will I give?
I'd just use
Captain
Jeffrey
Morgan
again because you're not gonna. Well, actually, whatever one you led with. But it's up to you. You're a master of your own destiny. Don't let me tell you what to do.
It's really depressing that my destiny is Pokemon.
It's not.
People at home can't see your shrug.
It's not. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a very good point. It's not. It's not the only thing you've got going for you. Don't worry. Some of these battles can be quite tedious, especially those like Craven. You can fast forward this.
Yeah.
I know. It probably sounds absolutely horrific for people at home. There you go, Wild Zubat took it right in the face. Oh, I think Captain Morgan's gonna go up a level, is he?
I think so.
Bada bing. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, there's the way out. Right, so if you heal and I guess we should probably start to try and make some progress in this cave.
I hear you.
Aye. So I'm pretty sure the way out of the cave's over to the right, so we should probably try and like make our way out of.
Alright. Yes, please. So 6 is the maximum you can have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that they go stored in the computer and you can do them out. It's worth always capturing more, because in Nuzlocke obviously if you run out of all your Pokemon you're fucked, so if you've got a couple back at the machine you can go back to it and kind of technically keep your game going, you can build yourself back up.
Yeah.
But there's some Pokemon that, like the starter Pokemon, like your Bulbasaur, you'll never get another one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
For some reason they don't seem to have the kind of like starter Pokemon out in the wild.
She's waiting for a friend to find me here. In the meantime, I'm just gonna.
In the meantime,
you.
this last wants a fight, Iris. It's
really.
Like I know, but it's exactly the same with Janice. It's just like, it's
Janice,
a young teenage girl that someone's unfortunately called her Janice.
Just fucking finish this guy. Clefairy sounds vaguely sort of, I don't know, like someone you'd meet at a fetish bar.
They're actually we could potentially try and do it at some point, but there was a brilliant game that was on on the N64 called Pokemon Stadium. The idea was you could put your cartridge in and transfer your games, but it's got a ton of like mini games in them that are actually fucking hilarious, including one where you had to try and eat as much sushi as you could with a Pokemon that had a really long tongue, while competing against other people doing the same thing. But one of them was Clefairy Says, and it was like you had to memorize shit, and it was tough. And it used to go Clefairy, Clefairy. Used to point in different
directions. Sing that whole song again, Callum. Sing it for people.
No, I don't want to sing it anymore. I used to get made to sing it at school. That's it. Bad memories.
Was that the talent contest? You were up and sang the Clefairy song.
Keep singing that or you won't get your trousers back.
Yeah. And that's when you grabbed the ruler, was it?
That's why I said I don't wear trousers, I wear a kilt.
Oh, look.
Aye, but maybe don't go down there yet. There's maybe some exploding to do, so. Let's see who's what uppity young upstart wants a fight.
Bastard.
Bear in mind, you know what? It might actually not be a crazy idea to flip your sequence a bit. Maybe put like Captain Morgan as your main guy. Give her
Dr. Patamu a little.
That's a good idea.
Swing at the bat.
Actually, do you know what? Why didn't you
get it?
Yeah. Not really.
It's a bat. Zubat.
Alright, I swing at that bat, right?
It was actually unintentional and then I realised
I hope that doesn't fucking kill her. Oh, Jesus. Just freaking out there. You should probably put... Don't do it, mate. Because you need another hit.
Alright, I won't.
Oh, he's done it! He's splashed him! He's splashed him! Woo! Zubat laughed. That means Zubat doesn't get an attack. But nothing happened. Right. Well, you could actually probably put that. Oh, don't do it again. Because right, you're in serious danger of losing it. If they get a critical hit on you, you're fucked.
Okay. Let's bring out Jeffrey. Jeffrey has not had much action recently.
You've been using it for every fight.
Well, that was Captain Morgan.
No.
I don't know. They're all the same to me.
That's it. Aye, you might want to change who you've got up front so that they're, you know,
getting some action.
Aye.
Yeah.
And so that when you switch, they don't take a hit, you know.
Oh, I think I will. Vine Whip does quite well on these guys, I think.
It's not very effective, mate. That was poorly remembered. Had that been in a legitimate combat situation, you would have...
This is a legitimate combat situation.
Just be like, oh, I've got this pistol that's really good against that giant robot. Okay, Martin, good luck.
See you later.
We'll stay behind these sandbags with the rocket launcher. Okay, guys. Can I get back in the bunker? No, sorry, mate.
You've had your
How's your pistol going? Doesn't look too good.
Sounds like you're at fault in that situation.
Yeah, what for not letting you back this? I know. It's a learning experience for me. That's it.
As in, that'll learn you.
Yep. Idiot. Oh, you don't need... Well, actually, there's no point in not finishing them because you want the experience, but...
I'll bring out one of my
from
guys
these,
to finish them
well,
off.
from these general battles, you can actually just run away as well.
Okay.
You
Raven, I think maybe.
Yeah,
let
finish them off.
off.
Aye,
Yeah.
good call. I'd probably change your sequence and then remember you can just fast forward through these bits as well because we should probably make some progress because we've not actually done too much. We've been an hour and 30 minutes in. Though I see you haven't made too much progress. You've got 4 more Pokemon.
The people at home can't see me nod, but be assured I am nodding at Callum's
Thing is,
observation.
Magikarp is going to actually be really useful later on because as it stands, you don't have a single water Pokemon, and that is.
Whoa, no, I'm not getting a single
sorry.
water Pokemon.
As it stands, that is a competent water Pokemon at some point. Sorry, I had to flip the sound there again.
But he actually. Okay.
Oh, is he alive again?
Yeah.
Is he gonna? If he
Back
keeps
and
it
forth.
now, the thing is, he's got higher life than you, so technically, I don't think you can win this
We'll see.
because
He
he's
might
gonna.
miss. He might miss.
He'll gain back more energy than you can hit. I think.
But if we drag it out, Craven will get really strong, won't he?
No, there's no benefit. Whether you lose a fight or not is what determines whether or not you get points.
Okay, right.
So if you even if you don't do a single move, you still get experience.
Right. Okay. Let's.
Did you put Patamu out?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Doctor Patamu.
Sorry, I don't want to put what's it called? Is it 5 years for doctors?
7.
7 years for architects and all that much.
Depends.
It's 2 degrees.
It's about 7 years.
Mate!
Oh,
You
sorry.
fucking idiot.
Sorry, Patamus. You burned brightly for a short time.
That was unwise on your part.
You said it was a good idea.
No, I didn't.
You said that was a fantastic idea.
No, I deliberately
Those are your
said.
exact
I
words.
deliberately said that was a terrible idea.
4 Pokemon is fine.
5. Yeah, but now you don't have a water Pokemon, and now we've made the mistake of having one that was going to potentially be one of your best later on, and named after a subscriber, and then you killed it.
It's fine. I'll get a boat.
Go down.
The subscriber now has the drama of watching their Pokemon live and die all in one episode, right?
That's a very self-contained,
valuable.
self-contained
Yeah,
life
well,
story right there.
True,
Jesus
it would be good
Christ.
to keep them coming back, but you know,
Fucking hell.
I'm sure our scintillating banter will do that.
Jesus. I can't believe you did that. It could have had a long and prosperous career, and you just threw it out.
Right, I
as
tell you
a
what,
meat shield.
will we name the next one the same? Can we name them the same?
Well,
Make this
see,
one
the thing is, you can't capture another. You can't capture
not in
another.
this area.
Yeah, but you can't capture another Magikarp now because
Get something else.
get something of moderate capability. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
But the thing is, I never had it at its most powerful, right? So to me, it's no big loss.
That's true. That's hopefully. I'm hopefully that's gonna set in your ways some kind of slightly less cavalier attitude.
I feel I've lost nothing.
Unbelievable.
Callum's shaking his head.
Do you need another drink?
Yes.
Do you want me to momentarily take over?
Yeah, here you go. What do you want?
Well, actually, if you bring me a beer, that'd be great.
Do you want me to bring a vacuum cleaner for this floor?
We can do that afterwards.
Just
and,
right in
and,
the
and
middle
put
of
it up as an apology video for you killing people off. Jeez.
Just a beer, just anything.
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
Oh, I can only apologise on Martin's behalf for his ardently cavalier attitude. Right, let's make this quick. There we go. How about that? Fast forward button's a lifesaver. One potion, Jesus. Okay. So we should probably throw them right. That's just going to constantly annoy me for the rest of this playthrough now. But I'll try not to focus on it too much. Right. Let's put Craven up first, and then we can swap out. There is a trainer battle down there, but
Is my Desperado through here?
yeah, it'll be in the bag. Shit, sorry.
Sorry.
Right, here we go. We've got a
Do you want
battle.
some?
No, I'm alright. It was just the beer, thanks, mate. Oh, Magnemite. Right now, Martin wouldn't have known this, but I happen to know that he's a kind of electrical type, which means he's going to get flying type. So I will not put out. What's his name? Captain Morgan. There we go. Let's try to find that. Very effective shit. Grass is quite good against the old electrical. No, he can probably weather the hit, which makes me think if I put out Bruce, he'll maybe get some experience from this. Voltorb isn't going to be any more effective. See if I kill. See, this will be the thing. I'll be on. I have no legs to stand on if I end up killing one of Martin's main Pokemon while he's away. He's charging up for. Oh, now. See, there's an attack with self-destruct, but I tell you what I'll do. Oh, you fucker! Right, come on, hen. Oh, thank God for that. Jesus. Right. That will probably mean we'll be able to do our work without there being. Oh shit! Right. Don't fuck this up. Oh, there we go. To bed. Right, I'm probably going to make a call on Martin's behalf and give a potion to Jeffrey scene. There we go. Right. So you can actually assign an item, which might not be a crazy idea. Let's... How do we do this? Right. Potion. Can we assign that to this? Is that it assigned? Okay. Let's test and see if it is.
There's some a bottle of Black Isle for yourself, my gentle sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Right,
And I'm
let's.
going to sample some
Disaronno.
and Cherry Coke.
Interesting combination. It says you can assign things, but
Mate,
is it good? Tangy?
that is nectar.
I suppose it's quite sweet. Disaronno, isn't
I've
it?
not backwashed it. Do you want to taste?
No, but I'll maybe try one later on. Right, I've used a. What's got in your stead? I've used a Poshimon.
A Poshimon?
A Poshimon! A Pokemon potion, yeah. Okay.
Momentarily, I wondered if that was actually a thing in this game.
Jeffrey is currently your. Not Jeffrey, sorry.
Do we have a new guy?
No, oh fuck, your bat, whatever his name is,
What have you
Craven.
been doing while I've been gone?
You might want to swap him out for another Pokemon because this will be a hard slog for him against
we don't
another.
want Craven to die again, right?
You don't want anyone to die. That's against the principles of those, especially ones whose names have actually got some kind of meaning.
Maybe we shouldn't name
Why don't
them
you fire
like
out Bruce?
Okay.
Bruce has probably got a chance. If you lose him, then
He's a higher level.
like I said, I'm Al from Quantum Leap, so I'm not here. I've been fast forwarding these, which may or not be a good idea, but woo! Because we can actually, there's actually a setting as well where you can turn text onto a faster setting too. Ah, you're thinking take the old defence down, then gradually take them out with
the other guy's tail whip actually injures them, doesn't it?
No.
Right. No, I'm pretty sure it does.
Tail whip sounds like it should do damage, but
No.
it doesn't. No, tail whip doesn't do any damage. It's just a debuff. There we go. Hey, level 8. Climbing the hill.
Might keep him out.
You want to switch Craven?
Pardon me.
Now you can actually assign. You can assign an item to select, but I couldn't quite work out how to do. Rare candy is potentially something to hold on to for now.
Rare. This guy.
Yeah, sure. Rare candy lets you level a Pokemon by 1 level.
Oh, good. Nice.
But like I said, it's potentially a good idea to keep a hold of for later.
So that would have been better to use on Dr. Patmouth.
Well, yes and no, but the thing is, like at this point, it's really easy to get levels. Okay. Later on, it's harder to get levels. So use a rare candy, and that will take them up for a free level.
Okay.
I'm gonna nip to the toilet. Be your best to be entertaining. I'm gonna write.
I'm really enjoying that. That's amazing.
I imagine it's just raw sweetness plus.
Oh yeah.
Plus booze.
Oh, absolutely. It actually doesn't taste the booze at all. It's like dangerously sweet. Bat versus bat. Okay. Oh, it does get tedious, doesn't it? Let's see. Astonish, I think, does some damage, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, Astonish damages them, okay. I will apologise, I'm not feeling very banter-filled this evening. Callum will soon return from his micturation with a surfeit of funnies, no doubt.
I've returned. I've come up with a compromise.
Alright.
We should call the next one Prof, as in Professor. Professor Patty.
There's not enough. Oh, Patty.
And then that's
were you in the toilet counting out on your fingers how many letters we had?
Yes, it took me a long time. I can only
Professor Patty.
Once I go past 6, my brain has to go into like a dual core calculator mode, and then I have to use my toes as well. Actually, I can only use it all in one hand because I've got 6 fingers. It'd be really easy for counting, wouldn't it, as a child? I mean, you get all that ridicule, but you'd be great in maths.
So see for the like the fractions, use the webs between your fingers.
Yeah, to do it that way and write answers on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's probably a more fitting tribute for not only a subscriber but a friend.
Okay.
After you fucking sacrificed them.
It was a slap in the face. I'm really sorry, Patty. I really am.
That's right. That's Martin's heartfelt voice. I'm really sorry that you died in a children's game.
If only she could see the big
Right,
smile.
yeah. This is war. It's not very effective. Come on, Bruce. That's the attitude, son. Come on. Why don't you fast forward these? No one's
Because I'm scared I'll fast forward.
but you're just going to keep doing scratch. Yeah, no, actually, I have seen that happen, but we should speed up text though, at least, I think. Boom. Smap. Take a fucking bow.
Take a fucking hike, more like.
Yeah. Right, so I'm pretty sure if you press L or R just now, like not the saving ones, the ones below it. Do they not do help? Do they not do help?
No. You have not bound them to the
I'm
correct
sure I
keys.
did. I'm sure I did. Hang on, this is
You're
a
a
really...
failure as a Pokemon trainer.
Stop. Are they bound? Oh wait, why would they be bound to that?
Yes.
Right, quickly bind them.
So that's left, yeah?
Yep.
That's that one. Okay.
Yep.
I had to momentarily remember my left from my right there.
Cool.
That was, you put me
Right,
on
now
the
try
spot.
it. Now try it.
Hey.
Hey, nice. Help me. Right, you should be, or maybe actually it's in start that you rebind
Okay,
it.
what am I doing though?
Right, that's just to help me. Actually, then go out of that. Actually, I think if you go.
Was
in,
this not what we went through all that for?
No, go into start. And then I think it's in options.
What's in options?
The
Text speed, right?
yeah.
Got you. Right. So cancel saves it though.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mum's just sent me a video of a giant spider. Oh fuck, that's actually quite creepy. Check that out. Look, watch.
Quite a big
Look, watch.
spider.
Look at the
But
speed
it is
of
very
that.
close up though.
Aye, but no, but look at the speed of it.
Yeah, but the guys at home can't see this, so this.
Yeah,
the
we've
idea
just
is
been
for-
sent a video of a spider that's moving at lightning speed.
Why don't you read out the URL letter by letter?
Yeah, I'll upload it for everyone's enjoyment. We could probably have a webcam with us, but everyone seems to love like face cams, but I don't know if it's particularly useful for a Nuzlocke challenge.
Who wants to see our faces, right?
Better switch them out.
Will I go for it? Will I do one?
I'm taking zero responsibility if he does tackle
What
and
does
you
Astonish
die.
do again?
Astonish is... See, Neil, he's not got particularly strong... Oh, fuck. I'm not watching. Fuck, the shirt's see-through. Tried to cover my eyes with my shirt. Oh, string shot, thank God.
I think I could win this.
Jesus. String shot is the Timmy Mallet of Pokemon news. It's meaningless.
I wish the people
Why didn't you put
watching.
Captain Morgan out?
I wish the people watching actually knew who Timmy Mallet was. I don't think any of them.
If not, why not?
I would be pretty surprised if any of them knew
If
who
this
Timmy
stream
Mallet was.
does
without googling.
Yeah, of course, true.
Right.
But if this stream does nothing more, not stream, sorry, if this recording does nothing more than make some people go and check out Timmy Mallet, then
My gran was always going to make me one of those Timmy Mallet soft mallets, you know, the little hammers.
and she didn't. One of your
She
largest
died
children.
instead.
Shit.
But it was many years later.
Oh, okay, right.
I think she just
Before
never
she
got
failed
round
to
it.
deliver on it.
She died and left a half-finished hammer.
There was an awkward point at the funeral when you were standing there going there, and now Martin will say a few things to remember his grandmother.
Where's my bloody hammer?
Have you noticed that every minister in Scotland has that same tone that they go through? It's just, we're gathered here today to remember
Yeah.
Barry for the various things that he did, and for those that loved him to pay their respects. They've always used that kind I think it's like a safe tone
Yeah.
that they know they can go through.
Well, she was Catholic, so.
Alright,
But
okay.
yeah, they have the same tone. It's fine. It's fine. It's all
I
good.
don't really have much to say about religion.
Maybe.
Not a massive advocate, even though we're in various parts of Glasgow's deeply and violently religious. Glasgow's actually pretty well known for like religious-based violence. Actually,
Yeah, Glasgow is.
it's ridiculous though. It's not even ours. It's like it's like
from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a strange one though,
Fucking
because
nonsense.
you find very few of the people really involved in it are particularly religious.
we should keep the footage going while we get into
what we're
these.
saying is of great importance.
Who they're sending out? Who are they sending out? Did you read?
No. Let's just keep it Captain Morgan. He's doing pretty well.
Apparently, the rule with Nuzlocke is that if a Pokemon dies, you have to heal it and then set it free.
Alright. So I have to set pattern this free, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You'll be glad to hear about that then.
Yes.
If you're listening. I've not used sand attack in a while. You know what?
Against Metapod that's got no attacks.
Oh, is he one of these guys?
Yeah. You could send out a weaker one and then just put it on fast forward. You know, just
yeah, let's do that.
Maybe your Zubat, because he's could seriously do with learning
Craven.
You could seriously do with learning some fucking moves.
Yeah, let's do it.
Lightweight.
Go Craven.
You could do Leech. See if you put it on fast forward and keep hammering Leech Life.
Bring up his health.
Aye. But you need to put it on fast forward, otherwise I'm not going to watch it. Yeah.
Oh, you fucking hell! This is going to.
I think he's going to run. He's going to run out.
Fast forward. This is going to be tedious.
I think you actually may need to swap out. Who did you swap him out? Who was there before you swapped him out?
I don't know. I'm just lost in this mesmerising display.
Right. Well, just keep doing Astonish. See if that'll kill him. It's a ghost attack. Oh fuck. I don't think you've got enough. Oh, you do. Oh, critical hit.
The famous last words.
That's right. The spirit of Wes Craven lives on in his Zubat. Oh, nice.
76 experience points. Is he going to go up about 2 levels or something?
Craven's certainly going to go up 1. Who's he sending out? Caterpie, I think. Leave Craven out for 1 maybe, and then you can get the experience, and then send out Captain Morgan.
Get none of that left of him. Right. Let's do it. Wang. I don't know why I just shouted Wang.
Is Wang not the name of the character in what's it called? Big Trouble in Little China? Is that not?
Yeah, it's Dennis Dunn's character. Yeah,
fucking ace.
Do you remember like in Windows 95 and stuff? There was like a program in it called Wang Imaging.
No,
it was like this scanning software.
Did you have legitimate?
Yeah, no, honestly.
And of course, Mrs. Yates, you've got all these classic applications here, like Wang, that your son there will love. Like, so, what's your name, son?
Images.
Martin, come and have a look at my Wang images. They all look oddly phallic.
It was the built-in scanning software in Windows 95. Look up. Wang Computers was.
Do you remember Tiny Computers?
There's even like a Simpsons episode where the character Martin in The Simpsons.
Aye.
He's wearing a Wang Computers t-shirt.
Really?
Yeah, Bart Simpson makes a film of himself on the bus, and Martin's sitting there going, "I'm really glad that his capers are taking attention away from this t-shirt," and it pans down. And he's wearing a Wang Computers t-shirt.
Nice. I actually remember going and looking in old computer showrooms. I remember going and looking at a Tiny computer. Do you remember Tiny? I had it. We had a Tiny at one point. Computers. Yeah. Well, actually, you want to go up, don't you?
This
way? No, up like the way he was. But he at the time, like the big thing they were trying to do is give out a game called Pod. Do you ever remember that? Don't try and fight him. Don't try and fight him. Don't try and fight him.
I do remember that. That
Pod was a racing game.
Third person.
It was a racing game.
Was it?
If you're thinking of a third-person shooter, you're probably thinking of DK. MDK was like
Murder, Death, Kill. Yeah.
Pod was a racing game, and
was that Payable on Death, or was that the band? Is that shit?
Well, Pod, no. Well, I don't know if that was maybe the name, but the idea was you were all racing to like get the last rocket out of the planet or something like that. But that's as much as I can remember from the guy's pitch. He's like, of course Tiny Computers could run these games back then when that was impressive, and now if I took like a modern game and they'd shit themselves.
Yeah.
Could it run the Phantom Pain, mate?
Do you remember Time Machines? Leonard Nimoy used to do the commercials for them.
And what Vision was it? Something Vision, which was the first laser discs. He did that as well. And the advert's him talking to a talking crystal rock. He's like, and you're telling me that in television can do all this? It's not in television, but whatever it is. And the rock's like...
The rock's in it as well.
Yeah. And the rock's just making him dinner. What are you cooking, Rock? Right, put this shit on fast forward. This is becoming tedious viewing. Oh, careful actually. We should probably... Look at the hump. The humping action.
Desperate.
The game's going to just spiral out of control. Oh, mate. You're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. Don't. You fucking idiot.
He's gonna die.
What are you? Oh, mate! Jesus Christ!
I just like adding a wee bit of spice to
I
this,
can't
Callum.
help but think that you've got some way of like telling the future, but it's only for really shit and useless things,
Yeah.
like the result of Pokemon matchups.
I can advance an emulation in my mind. That's it. I'm just really good at maths.
That's right now. Fucking hell. Right. Captain Morgan, send him into the ground. Oh, oucho.
He's been on the curry.
Right. Maybe remove Craven from your top billers.
What do you mean?
Like he's currently your top guy, so he's gonna get sent out. Well, unless you, I
Oh,
suppose
look
you
at the
level.
little footprints. That's so cool.
That is quite funky.
Uh,
Oh, there's Paris.
this.
Paris of the Hilton.
Oh yeah.
I wish you'd caught him. I can't help but feel that Paris is probably more in tune with the kind of collective weirdos you'd like to get.
You know, like all the different Pokemon are sort of modelled on different animals. Is this guy labelled on a bisected corpse?
I don't know what the fuck he is.
Is it
He's
a crab,
strange,
maybe?
But it's like kind of like a dead one
It
with
does.
like
It does look like someone's been like had a horrific industrial accident and had the lower half of their body torn off, and a piston ran through their face, destroying their mouth, and their hands torn off also, and then the remainder of their body thrown from the machine and landed on a beach.
It's not
where
pleasant.
been consumed by crabs.
I'll put it that way.
It looks like that's what's going on.
And it's got mushrooms growing out of it.
Yeah. Well, it's been
Um,
lying there for a while.
It's a strange one. There's like 151 Pokemon, and I dare say I could remember probably still more than half of them just due to memory. But there is actually a crab Pokemon called Krabby. So it's not even like that's meant to be like kind of crab-like. I don't really know
quite
what the
funny.
fuck that this is.
Well,
Oh
just,
shit! You're paralysed.
but I can change him out though. Surely.
Yeah, you can. And I also bought you a paralysed heal earlier on for this exact scenario.
Excellent.
Who you giving?
Gonna drink it.
Cool. Down the bottom. Paralysed heal.
Paralysed.
If he does it again, you're fucked. And if he uses it on your other guy, you're fucked. There you go. How you feeling about this match? Oh shit. Mate, I'd get him out of there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't. Now, I'm tempted. Well, I don't think he will be, but I was almost tempted to say that I thought that Jeffrey might be immune to some of this bullshit, but I don't know if he will.
I ain't immune to this bullshit.
Or Mr. TS type way. They always used to sedate him to put when he's playing, remember that?
That was a really pretty good voice you just did there.
Me? That was you that did Mr. T.
Fuck off.
You just did it. I ain't getting on no plane, fool.
See?
Mr. T's the best. Remember Rocky 3? He's in the big crowd. He's like,
Yeah.
hey woman, you want to see a real man? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's talking to Adrian, isn't he?
Do you know, I watched a podcast the other day and they got David Hayter on it. Why can't we get David Hayter on a
Who's David
podcast?
Hayter?
Who's David Hayter?
Who's
the,
David Hayter?
The voice of Solid Snake and Guyver.
Alright.
And he wrote Watchmen. Who's David Hayter? Solid Snake's a really tough voice to do. Shadow Moses. Fox Archipelago. It must be tough.
I didn't know this because
I
I've
mean,
got life.
Did you never play Metal Gear Solid?
No. I actually didn't ever play Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, come on. Metal Gear. He's got like...
I
He's
played
got
Metal Gear on the NES.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Before
Which was like a kind of a remake of the MSX game.
Yeah. Before it was kind of anything. I didn't really like it because it was really difficult.
It is
You get
difficult.
stuck and it's not really clear what you're supposed to do.
Did you definitely get Metal Gear and not Metal Gear Revenge of Snake, which is like
I think
a SNES only game? And
was
no,
the-
NES, and it's like bullshit.
It was the...
Are these trainers? Or like... She's fucking hammering a bit. Have you got the speed up?
Will I catch it? No. Was that her? No, it's not
No,
her.
no.
That's just a random...
Some of them maybe don't want to fight.
These bloody bats.
You can use that repel if you want, by the way.
No, I'll just kill it.
Get him out of there, mate. You can't... There's no way that you can win this one. Even you...
I've just fast forwarded the emulation in my head and you're correct. Jeffrey.
Captain Morgan, I would say. No, I was going to say spread the wealth, but... Right, that's 1 hour and 39. By 1:10.
We try and get out this fucking cave.
Yes.
Then, right.
Nice. But also, let's examine. Well, let's go up here. Then we don't want to miss any. Oh fuck! She was a fit. Oh, that's what she said, literally. But the most provocative stance ever.
She's helpfully.
She's like, oh, do you want to have a look at my Pokeballs?
Why are they called Lass?
Oddish is great.
Has this got some kind of regional detection that detects we're in Scotland and it thinks that's some sort of translation? Do you think it thinks that's a local translation of woman?
And just puts it, oh mate. We need to get fucking Craven out of that. So now, put Captain Morgan out because Jeffrey is a grass Pokemon and so is Oddish.
Is that like a pejorative? He's a fucking grass Pokemon.
I know. That's what, and that's in prison. He's known as one of the primary informers. Oddish is cool as fuck though. He's just having a great time. Look at his wee face. Oh. Absorbs like another kind of leech life type situation. He's going to take a little bit of your health and get a little bit of his back. But if you keep, try Gust.
On it.
Oh, good night.
Good night, sweet Oddish.
Did you hear that? What do you call it? Benedict Cumberbatch's Hamlet's probably supposedly like absolutely horrendous. It's not his. He's playing Hamlet, but it's like some kind of more modern interpretation of it. Apparently, it's just absolutely it's awful. Well, he's another grass Pokemon. Bellsprout's another fucking weird one, isn't he? But apparently his performance is okay. I know, done. Apparently his performance is okay, but it's supposed to be like a terrible. Yeah, it's a terrible production. But I feel kind of bad for him because, I mean, if you're an actor and also a trader over the boards, Hamlet's a pretty cornerstone. I mean, you look at guys like Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart and stuff that have done that before. Have always knocked that shit out of the park.
I believe Patrick Stewart's name was called Baldlet.
Yeah. We don't have many kind of like class.
Jeffrey, or were you Captain Morgan?
It's your call, mate. There's not so many what do you call it? Like Shakespearean trained actors. You know how we had our Peter Cushings or Christopher Lees, Ian McKellen and stuff like that. Perhaps Benedict Cumberbatch is maybe one of the more modern crop that you would perhaps put in that category. Would you say that's fair? Yeah, Danny Dyer, of course. I remember.
Callum's just having a stroke.
It looks like Danny Dyer is as well whenever he does something, but.
He's a bit of a wanker.
When we, Greg.
Yeah.
When we were at uni together, basically he'd come up with the idea.
Sure, all the guys that also know.
Yeah, we had to come up with a project to pitch, right? And he wanted to do a documentary about Danny Dyer trying to become like a serious actor, like a treader of the board.
That's a great idea,
right? And I was like, why don't you call it a dire situation? And they were like, that's brilliant, right? So we pitch it, and it turns out that fuck's sake. On that particular day, there was a producer there who from London, right? So we did it, and everyone and he went up and was like, I've got this thing, it's a dire situation. Everyone laughed, and she's like, actually, I know Danny Dyer. I was like, fuck it, wouldn't boast that shit.
And I personally find this offensive.
She was fucking livid about it.
Was she?
Yeah.
And really? She took it.
Yeah. And then, because I always used to get in shit with certain. There was one guy that I always used to fight with who was like a producer.
I'm imagining you being at university and it being like a kind of academic version of the Warriors now.
Yeah, well,
this guy I always used to fight with. My number one rival.
I was a bit of a rebel, but there was this producer, that ended up being a lecturer, and he used to
go to uni with ghastly tails leather jackets on, big GT logo.
We're more of pink ladies than anything else, but basically there was this producer, and he used to always he produced Rob Roy, so he thought he was like hot shit, and he came to the uni, but he spent the entire budget for bringing in guest lecturers.
I'm sure you'll be able to Google exactly who this is.
Yeah, Peter Braun.
Or not. Yeah. You don't need to know.
And basically he he spent the entire budget for the year for bringing in guest lecturers on his friends.
Right. Okay.
And that fucked over.
It
fucked over all the other modules because all the other modules couldn't bring any guest speakers in because he'd spent all the money, right? Yeah, we were constantly quabbling about stuff, and there was one someone had pitched a movie about the first Scottish person going to space, and I was like, oh, it's a shame you can't call it The Flying Scotsman. Because that had already been made.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, that had already been made into the cycling film, which I think Peter may have also produced. So he got a little bit fucked off. But
why would he get pissed off with that?
Well, because he was really he had a big ego, and like, if he perceived anyone
I
to be,
think there's something you're not.
No, there isn't. But
you probably said. That shite film produced by that twat over there.
That shitty Rob Roy.
You're just helpfully editing that out of the story as you retell.
Anyway,
to turn him into the villain.
He disappeared at one point. Like I think maybe he used one of the ladders or something. You should heal up there. You've got some potions. Stop walking about and just like heal a couple of guys up.
Stop walking about. Just fucking heal.
Basically, what had happened was that one of the like he just disappeared after Christmas, and like they couldn't like find him, but he handed in marking, and like along with these marking was like really personal attacks at all the people.
What, you?
No. Well, he didn't. Well, actually, yeah, no, he had a fucking absolute belter to say about me. But there was a really nice girl in our class, who he basically came out and he was marking her stuff, and the stuff she'd done was good, but in the thing you gone, she's got, you know, she's not going to survive in this world.
Her boobies smell.
Yeah, she needs to get a reality check and blah 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 blah, and a whole load of other stuff. Why don't you use it on Jeffrey?
Just give them all.
Give everyone. And a ton of stuff. And it was just like there was a bunch of like real personal attacks on like face. You can't give it to Patmu because you've killed it.
Dead. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
you know, and a bunch of stuff anyway. And actually, on me, I believe he said that Callum needs to back up his often pompous rhetoric with some hard graft if he's going to succeed in this industry.
Also, stop being a prick.
Yeah, says the fucking non-working producer.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those who can't do teach.
That's often said, but it's not often always the rule. But it's quite often. Yeah.
Those who can't teach work as technicians.
Yeah, that's quite often a working theory. That's actually generally pretty true.
You think head down the tunnel?
Yeah. I kind of want to know what's left. Why don't you just save very quickly? I tell you what. Why don't you use the repel super quickly? Right. We should probably really save it for a scenario where like we need it. But if you very quickly go to the right, sorry, the left.
So basically, who are we calling a prick here? What's his name again?
People can you know,
you did say it earlier on.
I know, but people can rewind if they want to find it.
Are we calling him a prick, or are we?
Yeah, he is a prick.
Saying something less libelous?
There's lots of people.
It's not libelous, is it? Right?
What's he going to do? Sue the gaming channel?
I am officially not.
Have our 20 subscribers. Well, go back up. Go back up. Did you use repel?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Go back in there. No, go back up the ladder because I want to know what's to the left. We've wasted a couple of steps in our rappel. There might be something. Go up. Oh, right, go up there. There's a trainer and there's a ball. So whatever the hell's in that, you want to fight? Aye, fight him. Assuming he's some guys may. He definitely is.
Oh, you're just a kid. I'm going to beat you up.
If you played Metal Gear Solid, you would. Oh, look at that. How cavalier is this guy? Hiker Marcos. Oh, you've caught me slightly off guard.
It's Ron Swanson.
Geo did. Leech life as a bug thing might be. Fuck, there's no PP. Alright, well, you better use.
He's all out of PP.
By the way, how are you doing for like moves and shit like that? Are you seriously fucked?
Be alright.
Better put out Jeffrey, you know you can sack a Geodude in 2 seconds. Because that's what I'm starting to worry, is whether you're going to have enough moves to get yourself out of here. Oh fuck, you're out of that. That's your only grass one. You might need to get yourself to a Pokemon Center and come back.
I think I'll just go on. Put him to sleep, right?
Yeah. Have you got anyone with kind of grass attacks?
I can't remember. I don't know what grass. You know, there's nothing to tell you what's.
It does actually if you go on it. If you go on the move, it tells you exactly what it is. Look, type. Oh, sleep powder's grass, but it doesn't do any damage.
It, right. So.
Poison powder. Then that'll do like. But if you do a quick poison powder, then it'll do like cumulative damage over. Oh fuck! You woke up. Have you got fast forward on? This is going to be a very long tackle fest. I don't know what you need to use to recover your PP if you're not at a Pokemon Center. Maybe I have to have a look in the next shopping centre. We must have something that's more effective. Water's really good against rock, but obviously you killed her off.
Yeah, I'm sure Splash wasn't going to do much.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I'm going to swap him out for Captain Morgan. Mr. Chicken.
Defense for Curl isn't going to do you any damage. I really wish I knew. I'm sure there's something you can use to like recover like your moves. Well, try Gust because Quick Attack's basically just. Oh fuck.
Mud Sport. Should not be Spurt.
Electricity's power was weakened. Oh dear.
Well.
Fuck, this is a long slog without your Vine Whip. You should check the stats later on and see how Quick Attack does against, you know, Tackle. Tackle may actually do more damage. Very quickly, I need to fix the sound super quick.
No, it's just because I'm speeding up.
Yeah, but it was actually going funky as well.
There we go. That was an epic battle. That was the most exciting. Well, it wasn't really very exciting. I fast forwarded through.
I'm trying to work out now that I've just deselected that if there's forever going to be a red line around that screen now. I may have just solved it. If there is, I apologise to everyone.
Oh, another one? Shit. Right, okay. Well,
what has he got? Another Geodude?
Yeah. I
think he's got 3, and we've. Oh no, we've already. No, we've only killed 1. Fuck. God, this is
well,
a
if
slog.
I die, at least I'll get to go home. That was alright though.
Shit. We've got to get one potion as well.
Am I using Captain Morgan just now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Shit.
There's definitely a spray that you can pick up though that fixes it. I just can't remember for the life of me what it is. And we've used a repel, which you can run away from people as well, but not trainers.
Can we run away according to these rules though? Because that's...
Yeah. But the only rule is that you must catch the first Pokemon in the air, so you can run away. Oh yeah. Fuck! Thankful for that. That'll maybe speed things up a bit. Mudsport doesn't seem to do anything other than make electrical power weak,
and I don't have any electrical
which is pointless because
so
electrical isn't any good against rock anyway. Ooh. It's just another rock Pokemon.
I'm just gonna deal with this guy.
You better save just in case we got. Well, you've got a 5-level advantage, so.
Okay, let's tackle him.
Fuck.
This is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Okay,
check as well. There's some of the attacks you get that stop people from actually being able to tap out. This might be one example.
No, Sand Attack won't hurt him because he's rock, right?
Well, Sand Attack just lowers their accuracy, but you may not actually be able to swap him out for another Pokemon right now, but it's maybe not a bad idea to bring Jeffrey in.
Yeah. Craven, maybe?
Yes, because I think he's got an attack that... Yeah, he can't be switched because he's in bind.
Right.
You could lose him.
Okay, that's fine. I don't mind.
Hopefully he breaks it.
Fuck it. That didn't help.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, he's freed from mind. Right, now
okay.
swap him out. So, okay. What moves? Maybe Astonish.
You may not get a chance. You may just die.
Yeah, you could try and, or Leech Life. Oh no, you've not got. Oh, you've not got. Oh, if you got anything in Astonish. All right, okay.
I'll give him one and then
bring him. I fucking switch him out. No, because he's not doing.
He can't use it. Yeah. Okay.
Bruce.
He's paralysed.
Jeffrey.
It's gonna have to be, isn't it?
Fuck. Now we're now in survival horror camp. This one trainer. See that this is the joke though. If Jeffrey had his Vine Whip, we would have fucking just tanked this.
What do you think? Sleep powder? Give it a shot.
Yeah, why not? See, that's the
yes.
whole. I know, nice. That's the whole thing about balance. That's when you start to realise how important it actually is to have like a spread and stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Still asleep.
poison. I don't know if poison powder will work on him.
I'm just gonna tackle him.
Just slow but steady here.
Maybe. Yeah, give him a poison powder. Oh fuck. Right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I got this. One more hit.
Shit, you're in bind. Oh,
It's
yeah,
fine.
you
One
should.
more hit.
You should have him. Fuck, for some reason that animation there made me think he was falling, like dead. Oh, Jeffrey, take a bow.
Handled, mate.
Oh, there we go. Captain Morgan's moving up anyway. That was much harder than it needed to be just because of the wow, shocked again. Wow, much shock. It's like
I'm just
fucking
gonna
dog.
shake my booty at you.
That's it. He's already fucking leaving. He's like, I'll see you later. Keep my Pokemon right. See if we can grab that up. I suggest that you. Wait. So pause for a second. Who's your front Pokemon? Who have you got out? You can grab that just by the way. But
Let's have a look.
maybe someone with really fucking low health. Oh, Craven. Well, that's not so bad. Maybe, well, Bruce is paralysed, so don't put the guy out with no legs. Press A to grab that. A Moonstone, which you need to evolve certain Pokemon. Right, why don't you get yourself out of there, heal yourself, and we'll come back.
Down the ladder or just...
No, it's not down the ladder, it's back to the front. Maybe just run from some battles. Why don't you fast forward it? And it's down and then... Oh, fuck. Don't go down that ladder. Repels effective, what shit. So now we're vulnerable to...
These.
Right, see if you can run from this one.
Like a big pussy.
Yeah, well, you don't really... You've got much PP left, so... Yeah, there we go. So, go out, heal, and then...
Which way am I going? Left? Up?
Right. I thought she was chasing you down. Just gonna... Fuck you for beating me.
Right, fuck it.
No, just run.
Am I gonna get away safely though? This is...
Most fights you can.
Yeah.
It'll be the occasional one where we'll be like, you failed to get away? Right, just go
right.
straight down. No,
Oh, straight
no.
down. The opposite direction to the one I went.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. This
Left.
cowardice
Whoa,
thing
whoa.
is working pretty well.
You need to go left and then down. Yeah, no.
You know this inside out.
No, I just remember how we came in. Because that, I'm sure that path leads us out the little patch of sand if you go left and then down there. I think that leads it. Oh fuck. Left? Down? Fuck. I'm sure it's... There was a there was a Pokeball there as well. We should maybe just buy a bunch of repels, but...
Let's run away.
Eventually
my
we'll get,
tactic of
we'll get caught eventually, but... Oh, there, that's the exit.
Left or right?
Right. Oh no, maybe it isn't. No, we saw that guy on the way in. He was on... No, that's definitely the way out on the right, I think. Fuck.
Run away, run. What was that song again?
Oh
Run
shit.
away.
No, down, left, down, left, down and left. Or to her right now.
They're coming in thick and fast now.
Fuck, now I've got confused about the way out. Boost it. There we go.
fuck's
I'm
sake.
sure that's the way out, but I now can't be certain. We may now forever be trapped. At which point you've got no. Have you just got like a muscle reflex to immediately go into fight?
Yeah.
It must be up to the left and then out.
You there, bro?
Fucking hell. Some more repels would be good about now, wouldn't they? Why, man?
Deflating.
You're like a kettle.
I know.
Oh! Right. Up, left. And then I think straight down.
Oh, up there and then left.
Sorry, and now straight down.
I'm sure it's fun for all the
Yeah.
viewers to watch.
I was
it
trying to
running
work
away.
out where the fuck we're going.
Oh.
There's actually, I think, from memory, quite a bit of exploring to do in this place. It's not really going to do any damage, so you should be able to just keep running.
Ta-da! Can I run now? No, still not.
Fuck.
Okay, so that uses a turn. You can try to run.
Yeah, you better swap him out.
He's going home, isn't he?
Has anyone actually got any
Fields
moves?
of Elysium.
Oh, fuck. Well,
I wonder if
put
Bruce...
out Bruce, because Bruce has got more health than anyone else.
I wonder, he's paralysed, but...
He can gradually, like recover from his paralysis, I think, but you may want to just keep trying to run and just hope he can tank it.
Wonder if...
Nah, because he'll just keep being paralysed. See?
Okay.
There you go.
Hey!
And then
It's funny, being paralysed, you know, you can't fight, but you can run away.
right, that's the sign to get out, I think.
It's a pity the guys at home couldn't see that. There was a big comical moment there where Callum
nearly
nudged
spilled
the,
it.
nudged the edge of his bottle and it rocked back and forth in a big circle.
There's nothing
And
more depressing.
Callum did a little comical sort of dodge side to side, but it was completely not unintentional. It was purely, it was real.
Purely
It was
gold.
real.
It was a real
pure
moment.
gold, yeah. No
Fuck.
moves left. Fuck.
Creamy, you
Struggle. It
mate,
must
you've
be
just lost. Oh fuck! Get out of there. Why didn't you switch him out for thingy that's got more health? Because if he gets hit again, stop. Right, switch out whatever Bruce or whatever his name is. Put him
Raven.
first. Yeah, no, put Bruce first. Right. Now you want to go get out of there, right, and then go straight down.
Okay.
You have to actually go to the right, but go straight down there, and I think that's the way out. Yeah.
And the last square I'll get in a fight,
Yeah.
won't it? Oh.
That. Right, should we call that video a day there?
We ended up back where we started.
Yeah, I know, but we got to go back in. But we've fought a couple of the trainers, which is important enough. Let's heal ourselves up. Right, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been another further learning experience for mainly Martin. How you feeling about your team?
What happens to?
Oh, you got.
Pack?
Can we let her away? Actually, let's let her go.
Do we just go outside and?
Yeah, I think you actually have to put them on the computer there to do it.
Okay.
I think.
Fart butt, boot it up to PC. It's never gonna get old, is it?
I think it's someone's PC that you put, and then you've got to transfer. Aye, so deposit Pokemon. Deposit the good doctor in. Store. Oh, release. No, there's release. Sorry. There you go. There we go.
Goodbye, Patty. Look at her disappear off into the horizon.
Sorry that Martin fools you.
No, she's gone to be free now.
Right, and then exit out of there.
Speaking of which, were we not gonna talk about the Hannibal Lecter situation?
We'll talk about that in the next video.
Okay.
Do it. See ya. That's perfect. Right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's goodbye from me.
And it's log off from me.
Bye.